Good morning. I'm so glad you found me today on Facebook or our YouTube, First United Methodist Church. I'm Pastor Corby Johnson, and it is my pleasure to bring to you today a devotion in the Proverbs. Today is Tuesday, August 31st, and we're in Proverbs 24, verses 21 and 22. Fear the Lord and the King, my child, and do not join with rebellious officials, for those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they can bring. Imagine having to choose sides. Have you ever had to do that? Have you ever found yourself then, after you've chosen and thought you made a good decision, have you ever found yourself hitched to the wrong wagon? I'm sorry, that was an Iowa colloquialism, but it is descriptive, isn't it? You enter into what you think is a good relationship, only to find that you have misjudged the character of those you are now in cahoots with, and rebellion is at hand. Oof. As an activity, we all know that we find ourselves in those positions at times. Do you have an exit plan? I mean, when you realize that you're in too deep and you need to get out, that the people you're working with are not like you, they're maybe rough and tough and disaster is imminent. Who are your go-to people when you need a hand or some really good advice? Maybe someone who has had their feet held to the fire, someone who has hitched their wagon to the wrong person, and they've lived it. They can help you through. As an action, I think sometimes we're more afraid of disappointing human beings or being punished by someone who is older and wiser in a position of power than we are of disappointing our God and standing up to the consequences. What do you think? What do you think about that? About people and about God, and how our actions affect our relationship with people, and our actions affect our relationship with God. Proverbs 24, 21 through 22. Fear the Lord and the King, my child, and do not join with rebellious officials, for those two will send sudden destruction on them, and who knows what calamities they can bring. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you tomorrow on Wednesday with another portion of Proverbs 24. God's blessings.